Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Joey again, and today I'll share with you guys more about hand expression and how it increases your breast milk supply. Well, for starters, what is hand expression? Now, hand expression is just basically when you use your hands to collect milk from your breasts, because I would assume there are three ways of doing it. You could breastfeed your baby directly from the breast to your baby's mouth, or you could do pumping, use a pump to get the milk out and then feed your baby. Or you could do what we call hand expression, which is, I would say, the best method. If you're to compare pumping and hand expression, I would say hand expression is the best method for breast milk removal from your breasts. And this is why I think hand expression is the best method. The main reason as to why I believe the hand expression is the best method is because it actually helps increase your breast milk supply. And do you know the easiest way to increase your breast milk supply? Well, I'll let you know. The easiest way to increase your breast milk supply, is through complete breast milk removal. Okay, complete breast milk removal is the best way to increase your breast milk supply, and hand expression does this the best. Here is how and why. For starters, when you're just starting to breastfeed your baby, our babies at this point as newborns have small stomachs, and so they take very little of the breast milk, and that means you're going to have a lot of breast milk remaining in your breasts. However, at this point in time, because your child is still very young and taking very little, that breast milk is a lot. However, if you do not remove that excess breast milk, your body is going to think that it's actually having more than enough breast milk, and therefore it's going to cut down on the breast milk supply. And when your body does that, your child is growing more and more, and their breast milk intake is going to increase, and yet your body is reducing what it's giving you. You understand? So the best way to have more milk is actually through getting out lots of that milk, getting out all that milk, so that your body produces more and more of the breast milk. And hand expression does this best, guys. Hand expression does this best. Not even your baby can take out as much, because remember, they take a little, get satisfied and stop, and you still have a lot of milk in there. If you breastfeed your baby on one breast at a time, the other is going to have a lot of milk left. We don't want that. We want to have all that milk out so that the body can keep on producing more and more milk. And with hand expression, you use your hands to massage your breasts. So that skin-to-skin contact is also another way of increasing your breast milk supply, okay? So when you massage those breasts and then use your hands to actually help collect that milk out, you are actually also helping your body increase your breast milk supply through skin-to-skin contact. That's why it's also advisable to do skin-to-skin contact with your baby, because all these things help increase your breast milk supply. Now, how do you hand express? Before I tell you guys how to hand express, I also mentioned pumping, and I also mentioned how hand expression is actually better than pumping, and here is why. When you are starting to pump, when you attach your pump and start pumping, it takes a while for that pump to actually start producing more milk. It starts with collecting nothing, and then it starts collecting drops, and then as you go on pumping, the amount of milk that's coming out increases. Yet with hand expression, you get out a lot of milk immediately. Like, hand expression doesn't take a lot of time of drops and then increasing. No, with hand expression, it starts with a high milk flow, I would say. Hand expression creates a high milk flow, a rapid, a constant, and immediate high milk flow. So the breast milk starts coming out immediately, and a lot of it, And then when you use a pump, still at the end of the pumping, there is that point where the pump starts bringing out milk, okay? but it doesn't mean that your breast milk is actually done, that you don't have any more breast milk. No, it's actually there, but the pump sanction can't do more than what it has done. Yeah, so the pump sanction is done, it has done what it has done, but you still have breast milk in there. And remember, we say the best way to increase your breast milk is by removing all that breast milk that you have in your breasts. Yeah, so with hand expression, even when you're done pumping and you use your hands and try to collect that milk out of your breasts, you're going to realize that you still have a little bit of more milk coming out, you know. So this is why I say hand expression is better than pumping, because it gives you more milk at the end of the day. You collect more milk with hand expression more than with pumping. And that's why I always advise moms to do both. If you do pumping, please do both. Start off with hand expression for a high let down, then attach your pump. And when the pump is done doing its work and it's showing you that the milk is done, no, use hand expression to get more milk out. Okay, yes. Now let's go back to how to hand express. Yes, so how are we going to hand express? Please make sure your hands are really clean. So start off with washing your hands really well. Get a clean container. Sit down in a very comfortable position. Be comfortable. Then start off with massaging your boobs. I would advise to start off, you know, with massaging your breasts like this, or you can actually do a warm compress. Yeah, so get a container with warm water, dip in a good cotton cloth, and then massage those breasts with that cloth. Okay, and when you do that, you're opening up your milk pores in there. Yeah, all the nerves and everything in there, the milk ducts are going to open up to be ready to produce that milk. And actually, usually when you do a warm compress, you realize that you still get more milk out. Yeah, so do that, do the warm compress, and then you start hand expressing. The best way to do it is to form a C shape with your hands. You see this? So form a C shape with your hands and then do that. Or this, you know, that kind of push-pull method with your thumb on one part of the breast and your other fingers below the breast. That way you're going to be able to collect breast milk out of your breast. It's so simple. And most of the other important things about hand expression are, you don't need electricity, you don't need to worry that, oh, power is off, you don't need to worry that I think I forgot one of my pump pads. It's something you can do almost immediately. And no, it's actually something you can do anytime you want to do it. Yeah. And hand expression can also help in situations where you don't have your pump, or, you know, if you have clogged milk ducts, still hand expression can help you deal with the clogged milk ducts. Basically, hand expression really helps increase your breast milk supply. So please do it, incorporate it in your breastfeeding journey, incorporate it in your breastfeeding schedule, and it will be of great use to increase your breast milk supply. Alright guys, please do subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and do give the video a thumbs up. And you can also check out my next video on how to do away with clogged ducts or breast engorgement, because these are things that really affect you during your breastfeeding journey. So please do check out, I actually do have a whole playlist for breastfeeding tips here, so please do check out that playlist. Watch more videos about breastfeeding, and I wish you a very good breastfeeding journey. Thank you. Bye.